What's up, you guys? It's Kiamber Vaughn, aka Coach Key, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to do the paycheck to paycheck budget for the month of May. I'm also going to be setting up my income and my income allocation method. I think last month I actually set that up when I did this spread. If you guys did not watch me do this spread, I will link that up in the eye in the sky. I do have to make a couple of changes now that I finally have my schedule for my new assignment that starts on Monday. But I couldn't do the whole income allocation method without knowing my schedule, because I have to kind of estimate what my income will be, which I can't do if I don't know how many hours I'm going to work during orientation. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and do that first before I do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my changes here. We're going to do the income allocation method setup, and then we're going to go ahead and do the paycheck to paycheck budget over here. So changes I need to make. They let me know that I won't be getting paid weekly with this position like typically you do with travel positions. I'll be paid bi-weekly, and my first check is on the 24th. So I'm just going to go ahead and take up this sticker on this date and this one, and I also need to take up these savings stickers as well. Yeah, I don't think this is going to come up. Yeah, that's not going to come up. Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm just going to write in January 6th, because I do want this to signify what I send to savings after I reconcile back down to 4,000 this particular month. So let's go ahead, and I got a sheet of paper, and I'm going to use this to kind of calculate about what my income should be. So, and I'm about to zoom you guys in, don't worry. So I know that I have the paycheck on the 22nd. This one is going to be from working my PRN job for 1 day. Then I also need to calculate YouTube. And then, because I told you guys I'm keeping YouTube as personal now. And then on the 24th, this one is going to be the travel assignment, and that's going to count for the 6th through the 18th. So we have to calculate that. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. And originally I was thinking, okay, I'm going to be paid bi-weekly, so should I change the way that I'm doing my budgets? And I'm not, because even if, so with this being the last paycheck of May, that means that my first paycheck is on June 7th, which if I was paid every week, my May budget would end on the 6th anyway, because I like to do everything based on how many Fridays are in the month. You don't have to do this, especially if you're paid bi-weekly or once a month or whatever. You don't have to do this. I just like doing it this way because reconciling my expense tracker on a weekly basis, this is what works for me. Not doing it every 2 weeks or once a month. Every week is what works for me. So I'm going to keep it this way, especially because on my next assignment, I could be back to getting paid weekly. Okay, so let's first go ahead and calculate for the PRN job. I did get a raise because I found out that I was getting paid less than the people who work there, and I'm contracted, so I should be at least getting paid what they get paid. So I still get paid like a couple of cents an hour less, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so $30, and I work 12.5 hours because I don't take a break. I'm just going to take out 28% for taxes, so this will be $270. Then from YouTube, let's go into the app. Analytics, revenue for April. So this is my paycheck here, $437.06. But then I'm actually going to subtract. So I did 28% for my W-2 income because you're taxed higher on a W-2. Then I'm going to do 20% for YouTube. So even though I do have still like almost $4,000, I think, in my tax sinking fund, I'm still just going to go ahead and do 20% flat. And I'm doing that for this. And also when I put money into savings from my business income with my LLC, because anything that I can't take care of, I still have this extra $4,000 that's just sitting there for just in case. So let's do the 437.06 minus, or yeah, 20%. So that's going to be minus 8741 equals 349.65. Yeah. All right, so now for my travel assignment. So the first week is going to be, I have to calculate it a little bit different for the first week from the 6th through the 11th. And then we're going to do the 12th through the 18th. So I can't get insurance until I've been there for 30 days. So that's cool. And it's always like that with travel assignments. Unless it's been less than 24 days between assignments, then you just kind of pick up where you left off. So they told me that the first day I can expect to be there Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But I don't know what the lunch break is. It's probably an hour. So let's just say 8 hours times the 4 days is 32 hours. But I don't know if they're going to keep us on the clock for 36 hours because that's kind of like required. I don't know how they're going to do that. So I'm just going to say 32. And then it said I may be required to return on Friday if I have any incomplete computer learning modules, but I'm just going to go based off of the 8 to 5. So this is going to be 32 hours. But the thing is, my meal and lodging or housing stipend doesn't start until Monday. So I have to take away for that one day of Sunday. And even though I don't work like every day until Saturday, they still pay you each day that you're on contract, but my contract doesn't start till Monday, if that makes sense. So let's go into, see. And I'm actually going to do a full, oh shoot, this is for 14 weeks, not 13. All right. That's cool. I'm just realizing that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a full breakdown of my contract like I did before in a separate video. So, and actually, so they already, what they did was they already calculated what my net income should be, you know, by filing one allowance. So I'm just gonna take that. All right, for the hourly, then we have the housing and we have the travel, and then I'm gonna add it up. So 570.62 per week. That's based off of 36 hours. So that's what it is per hour, and this is net after taxes. So then I'm just gonna multiply by 32. So that should give me 507.21. Yeah, I'm gonna just say 21. So then with the housing, we're gonna put 258. And then, oh wait, this is meals and housing. All right, so with the housing, it's gonna end up being 473.40. So that means I should be paid about this for the first week. So then with this one, it's going to be a little bit different because it should be based off the 36 hours, but I don't need to actually break this down because I already have it in my email about what it should be. So this one, this week is going to be $1423.92. Yeah. And then I'm also going to end up getting a bonus because of all the freaking back and forth that I had to deal with. So 1238.61 plus 1423.92 plus 500. So this paycheck should be $3,162.53. Boom. So that's that. So, and this video is probably going to be a little bit long because I need to stop apologizing for long videos because it's not like it's a bunch of fluff. Y'all are seeing everything like how I do everything. So income is going to be based off of this plus the 270. Oh, I need to buy another pack of pens. Plus the 349.65. 3162.53 plus 270 plus 349.65. So my total income for the month is going to be $3,782.18. All right. Projected income, $3,782.18. Now let's go ahead and go into the fixed expenses. So you guys know that basically I only have one expense that is a personal expense, and that is my car insurance, which is $120.33. Everything else has been switched over to business. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in all of the business expenses so that I can see what that's going to end up being. And let me put my phone on silent. Then we're going to calculate everything so that we can do the actual income allocation method. Okay, so I wrote everything out. And everything is pretty much the same since last month, except I finally was able to switch these two over to my LLC. The reason why the roadside assistance is part of my business expense is because it's what keeps me qualified to earn commissions through a company. All right, so at the bottom, the total fixed, oh, you know what? I lied. So I do have to also include housing. And I'm going to be staying at an extended stay hotel. I'm planning to try to get some kind of like discount because I'm coming back every single week. But because I don't know my schedule past really the first week of being there 8 to 5, I'm just going to go ahead and schedule, let's just say 5 weeks or 5 weeks, 5 days every week. There are 5 weeks in the month. And then I'm gonna just say $40. So that's $1,000. So that means the total fixed expenses is just the housing plus the car insurance, and that's $1,120.33. And I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly calculate what my business expenses should calculate up to. 15, 24, 19, 50 for the credit repair. So my business expenses are $206.83. Okay, so now let's calculate groceries and all of that stuff. I'm gonna zoom you out just a little bit. And after we do this, then we can see like what the actual income allocations will be, the percentages. So groceries, I want to do $75 per week. So that's going to give me $375. Personal household, I typically do $25 a week. So that's going to be $125. Restaurants, I'm going to do $125 as well. Gas, because I'm going to be going back and forth and it's about almost 300 miles or so in between the assignment and my house. I'm just gonna calculate for, let's say, 2 fill-ups per week, which it typically takes me about $36 to $40. So let's just say $40 times 2 times 5 weeks. 400. All right, $400 for gas. And I don't think I'm going to use all of that, but that's just in case. Shopping, let's see. This budget ends, what did I say? June 6th. My cousin's baby shower is going to be in there. So I'm just going to do 125. Let's just double it at 250. Because that's like my little brother. So I know I'm probably going to go a little ham on the shopping for his new baby. It's his first baby. He does have a stepson, but this is his first child. Why did I put the trail in zeros? I don't know. Okay, so miscellaneous. Oh, you know what? I lied. I'm going to do 125 for shopping, but then miscellaneous, because it's shopping for somebody else for a baby shower, birthday kind of thing. That's where that's going to go. And I do have another fixed expense to put in here. That's my bad. It's $50. I'm just gonna write VIP. So that's for an investment type of thing, which I will be giving you guys details on that probably like in the next like 30 to 60 days. So my fixed expenses is actually going to be $1170.33. Uh-oh. Okay, so the only other thing, I do have a medical bill that I need to finish paying, and I basically pay $800 in April, and I told them I would pay the remaining of it in 30 days. So that's $525.50. Or what I could do, because I do have money left over in this particular budget, because I'm still in my April budget, I could just pay it out of that. Let's see how the numbers work out first. Let's just see. Okay, and I know this is going to be due on 5/20. Do I have anything else? Oh, supplements. And I think that should be it after. Yeah, supplements. I'm going to do 100. So let's see what the numbers work out to be and see if I need to change anything. All right, so 375 plus 125. 400, 125, 250. I'm not going to include that. I like to write my business stuff in here too, because this is like everything for me. 525.50 and then 100. So just looking at the numbers, if I keep that medical bill in here, I'm not going to have but like $600 left over for savings, which I'm kind of okay with. Yeah, You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and pay that medical bill this month. So here's why. Okay, so if I keep it this way, let's just go ahead and write this number down. 2025.50. If I do it this way, let's take the 3782.18. We're going to subtract the 1170.33. That's going to give me 2611.85. So if I take this divided by the 2611.85, that means that essentially 80% is going to go to my checking, which again, you guys know I typically over budget on my expenses anyway. And then 20% is going to end up going towards my savings. Now the problem lies where 20% is only going to be about $522.37, which is not necessarily a problem. The problem, and this is how you have to think about things when you're doing your budgets, you guys. The problem is I'm not getting paid till the end of the month. to take care of everything. Now, luckily for me, the only expenses besides my budget and just paying for housing for these basically 3 weeks before I get this big check. Because remember, all of this stuff basically is business expenses anyway. I only have to worry about my car insurance and housing and my budget. It's just a problem for me personally that the paycheck isn't coming until here. But then again, it's not really a problem. How do I want to do this? Because this expense is going to come out here. But then I can make up for it as soon as the paycheck comes through. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm going to keep it in this budget. Because at this point, so originally my thinking was I'm not getting paid to here, so let me go ahead and take care of the medical bill in April instead of May. That way I have more income to put towards savings. But in actuality, when you're thinking this way, you're thinking backwards. What I should be doing here in April is saving as much as I can, just in case some crazy crap happened and I need to take care of myself, which I typically won't need to. Like I told you guys, I keep $4,000 as my buffer. So I got $4,000 to burn through before here, which ain't gonna happen. But because of that, you know, when I put this extra, it should be probably about $700 in savings at the end of my April budget. I'm really protecting myself for when me not getting paid till the 24th essentially happens in May. So I'm going to keep the medical bill in this month. So let's do it. Okay, let me zoom y'all back in. I know y'all are like, this girl is all over the place, but look, y'all know I try to have my, I want to show everything as much as I can without the videos being 1,000 minutes long because I just think that it's important for that to happen. All right. So I'm just going to be sure that I calculated this 100% correct before I move on. 100. All right, so that's right. Oh. Okay, so our threshold that we have to meet before we start to put money all over other places. Oh, you know what? I do need to add in, it's like $2.36 or something. $2.36. Something happened with one of my affiliate accounts that like was just started. All right, yeah, I don't want to deal with that right now. He just threw off, $84.54. So one of my affiliate accounts somebody clicked on the link, purchased something, and the account got shut down because I don't have something set up correctly, whatever. I'll deal with that probably this month sometime. It's really not a big deal. So it was $2.36. So I just added that in. $70.33. All right, $11.70.33. So that's going to give me $2,614.21. And so if we take the total budgeted expenses of $20.25.50 divided by the $26.14.21, that's going to give me 77%, but you guys know I like to round up, so that's 80%. So let's take the $26.14.21, we're going to multiply by 80%. So that means that $2,091.36 needs to stay in the checking. $20.91.36. So that means that $522.85 is going to go towards savings, and that's going to be 20%. Plus whatever we took out for the YouTube payday, which was $87.41. Okay, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and do the actual paycheck to paycheck budget. So a couple things that I need to note is that out of this 20, 25, 50, I need to take out the $525.50 for medical and also take out the $100 for supplements, because these are one-time charges, not something I need to divide between the weeks. So let's go ahead and take that out. 2025.50 minus 525.50 minus 100. So that means we got $1,400 for the budget. There's 5 weeks. So it's going to be $280 a week. Did I do that right, y'all? Oh no, that's right, because it was $225 a week this past month. Okay. So, zoom y'all in. The budget this month is going to be $1,400 divided by 5 weeks, $280 per week. Then on the 20th, I need to make sure I write in the medical bill of what did I say it is? $525.50. And then I'm gonna need to add in my supplements as well. So at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and write in the dates of the pay weeks, and then I'm also gonna write in the income, and I'm gonna write in the budget, and also the expenses that fall into each of the weeks. And I include my business expenses as well. It's just going to be in a different color, and I'm not going to actually subtract it from the income. And then I will come back to you guys so we can plan out what I want to do with the additional money that's going to be for savings.